Following the separation at Babel, people soon began building large cities and nations began to become established. From one of these cities, Ur of the Chaldeans, we are told in Genesis chapter 12 that God called Abraham to come out of the city. He promised to make that man a great nation and said that he would bless Abraham and that through Abraham all the families of the earth would be blessed. There was just one problem. Abraham had no children. How was he to become a great nation if he had no descendants at all? Abraham trusted God. He knew that if God had promised him descendants, then a son would come. It took 25 years for that son to arrive, and in Genesis chapter 21 verse 17 we see how God kept his promises. Let's hear Genesis chapter 21.
Yahweh visited Sarah as he had said, and Yahweh did to Sarah as he had spoken. Sarah conceived and bore Abraham a son in his old age at the set time of which God had spoken to him. Abraham called his son, who was born to him, whom Sarah had borne to him, Isaac. Abraham circumcised his son, Isaac, when he was 8 days old, as God had commanded him. Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. Sarah said, God has made me laugh. Everyone who hears will laugh with me. She said, Who would have said to Abraham that Sarah would nurse children? For I have borne him a son in his old age.
Abraham had to wait decades before we started to see the promise of his son being fulfilled through his wife Sarah. God is faithful and will keep his promises, but he works on his perfect timescale. Despite the wait, Abraham remained faithful and continued to trust God, even as the months stretched into years and then into decades. Having confidence that God will always do as he has said can be a great comfort to us as we face challenges every day. God has promised to be with us and to help us. He has promised that he will call his people out of this world, and he is doing so every day. Abraham was asked to believe the impossible, and he had to wait many years to see the promise fulfilled. No matter how dark the situation may appear to be, and how impossible it may look, even if we can't see the way forward, we can remember Abraham and trust the covenant-keeping God to keep his promises that he has made to us. And one day we will see the number of the elect fulfilled, and we will rejoice with God forever in the new heavens and the new earth, as he has promised.